Take it away, Arch. Always tricky with short legs. Oh, Scott's going a slight pivot turn. Nicely done. I may have to do something similar actually, since I've come in at a weird angle. It's tricky though when the bike's facing downhill. That went better than I expected. Ooh. Everything, even that, ultra slippery. So it should be good practice today. Nothing like a loss of grip. Come on. And of course this is where you European viewers will have so much fun, because you ride this wet slippery stuff all the time, and it's quite a reasonably rare experience for us. Probably dumb to try and do this feet up, but I thought, what the hell? Whoa, fuck. No, it's just safer to put a foot down. Nice work, Arch. Quite a few of the guys have to be very careful with foot placement. Come, Scotty. Oh, look at him go. Oh, you can see tree roots just showing in the dirt here, so I'm just easing off the front brake as I go over that stuff, just to prevent a front wheel lock up. Okay, try and keep the feet on the pegs, and surprise, surprise, oh, I made it to the last bit. Oh look, feet up. Nice work, mate. Geez, there's just very little grip here. So guys, just a continuing update on poor quality control now with CD Crossfires. Andrew's had his toe cap here starting to fall apart. And on the other one here, you can just see the soles coming off. So just seems to be in a long line of CD Crossfires falling apart nowadays, since they moved to their Romanian factory instead of the Italian factory. These are the tracks we have already cut on this property. Today we are heading further down the mountain range to extend them. Oh, interesting. Okay, this looks very awkward. Lift the rear up a bit. Man, some crazy stuff here now. That is a lot harder than it looks, Arch. Need a pivot turn here.
Try hitting a ramp at 165 km per hour on a Honda CR500. Robbie Madison achieved a very respectable jump of 107 meters, or 246 feet.
So I've got the long legs, but Arch has to be way more careful with his pivot turns. There is a real art to cutting single track, especially if you want to avoid causing erosion. Instead of going straight up and down straight bits, we zigzag our way up. It provides good pivot turn practice, but also means eroded ruts won't form. One problem with cutting single track is guessing what the track will be like once it is bedded in. With use, the track gets easier to ride. So if you want hard technical tracks, you have to make them bloody hard right from the start. Okay. Whoa, slipping on wet branches there. Pivot turn, seat bounce. On a rock. There we go. Another pivot turn. Oh, banged a rock there. Can't see anything.
So I've been using this Zac Speed Sprint armour for a couple of years now, and I really like it. You've got this great turtle shell type chest protector. The back of it's got a multitude of pockets in there and side pockets, and there's a 3-litre bladder, which is really generous, and plenty of tools I can carry in there. I stuck this on. This is a great little pocket to put your phone in. Works really, really well actually. Just zip tied on. The tube here, if it's just left to go free, it'll bang, bang, bang. So I just put a rubber band on. I can tighten that up a bit, but you know, you can still drink out of that and stretch the rubber band. A few of us have got these shoulder protectors that we've pinched off old compression suits.
So dodgy.
Just zip tied them on and yeah, tighten the strap up a bit, but that works really well, and I'm looking forward to when Zac hopefully put their own shoulder protectors on. That would really complete this unit for me.
Wow, this looks interesting. This rock ledge, very unnerving. You need to do a pivot turn onto it, but if you fall downhill, it could be a 2-metre drop with the bike landing on you. Where then? Just here?
Nearly as good as Archie, mate.
Cheers, mate. Ooh. Ooh. There's a rock trying to push me over there. Nice one, Scott.
Yeah, if you want me to hold it.
You right? Interesting to see Jeff does the multiple seat bounce here, as if he is psyching himself up. Jeff! Just one big seat bounce should get it. Scott does this too. I think the rest of us only do 1 or 2 seat bounces when we are trying to get traction. Yeah, it's good. Nice work. Yeah, nice one, mate. I want to ask Tim Coleman or Reuben Chadwick about this. I watch the best hard enduro riders a lot on YouTube, trying to work out their techniques. Yeah, good seat bounce. And I have never seen them doing their seat bounce. So, is it a proper technique? Well, it definitely works for us. So why don't we see Graham Jarvis doing it? Yeah. Just gives you that bit of extra grip if you're right to the back, I think. I'll try to find out and keep you posted. Nice little wet, slippery off-camber face. You can do it, 189. Come on, Scotty. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's a success. Yeah, nice work. If you read this sort of track, you can see you want throttle here, but back it off here so you're not going to slip sideways on the wet rock. Oh, nice one, Danny. Oh, is he seat bouncing? We're trying to get guys to seat bounce when they're stuck here, just so we're not chewing the track up. Good throttle control. He backed off at the critical point so it didn't slip too much. The tracks can change dramatically after rain. This soil turns quickly to clay, and in some parts we made it too steep for wet weather. And later, we had to create easier side tracks when the clay was too slippery. One thing we have found, cutting single track on our various properties works much better after rain. It is easier to see where you have ridden before, and the track seems to form faster. In the early stages, we will also skid the rear wheel a lot, just to mark the track better. Oh, good dismount, mate. Good you didn't stay with the bike. There's the crash. Have a nap, mate. It's pretty exhausting lifting bikes up sometimes.
I'm a bit intimidated by that one for some reason.
Yeah, well, it's a big drop off either side. Almost all the tricky bits on our single tracks are the ones that Ben has created. Sooner or later, we think he is going to be responsible for at least one death in our riding group. Hope you enjoyed the ride, guys. Catch you later.